This is the Galaxy S9, and let's just get right to it. This thing is all about the camera. It does crazy slow motion, and it's the first modern smartphone with a dual aperture camera designed to make shooting in the dark that much better. It still has trademark Samsung touches. The bezels are just a little bit thinner, and that annoying fingerprint scanner has moved so you won't grease up your camera lens every time you try to unlock your phone. Those tight Samsung edges still wrap around a glass front and back, and hey, long live the headphone jack. Plus you can get it in a pretty dope lilac purple. And there's AR emoji, if you're into that sort of thing. There are two models. The smaller S9 sells for $719, while the bigger one with two cameras is $839. But back to the camera. The dual aperture lens is an actual mechanical photography solution. It changes based on the lighting, just like pro DSLR cameras, to optimize the amount of light coming in. Its maximum aperture is f1.5, the widest of any smartphone, but it'll stop down to f2.4 for sharper, bright shots. With a 12 megapixel sensor gobbling up those photons, your images look pretty amazing. It isn't just a low light monster. This camera also has staggering slow motion capabilities. You'll notice here the footage looks amazing, but the resolution is only 720p, which can be a bit of a bummer. The flagship iPhone records at 240 frames per second. Thanks to an onboard memory buffer, this thing shoots 4 times as many, 960 frames per second. Now, it's limited to 6 seconds of shooting, but hey, that's nearly 6,000 frames. It's not perfect, but there aren't many cameras you can put in your pocket that shoot slow-mo as smooth as this. Compare that to the iPhone X, which can only shoot 240 frames per second. Beside the camera capabilities, what I really like about the S9 is that, unlike Apple, there are only 2 phones to choose from. There's no uber luxe $1,000 iPhone X style flagship hogging all the best tech. You only need to pick your screen size and whether or not a dual camera setup is important to you. Unlocked, the smaller S9 is $719, which is almost $300 cheaper than the iPhone X. The much touted AR emoji are fun, for a while. Using the phone's front-facing camera setup, the S9's software scans your face and does its best to create your cartoon doppelganger. My favorite part? The phone generates a hilarious set of GIFs you can text to your friends. But even compared to Nintendo's Mii's on the original Wii, customization of your hair, facial features, and outfit is super limited right now. And, at the end of the day, this seems more like the evolution of Bitmoji than a feature that's worth buying a new phone to get. Bottom line, if you love Samsung phones, you'll dig this one. It's got everything you'd expect from a flagship phone in 2018 for well under $1,000. So, you'll have cash left over for popcorn to eat while you watch your slow-mo masterpiece.